What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Wednesday, the dudes.
It's not gender inclusive.
Dude,
It is.
Dude?
I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, because we're all dudes.
Everybody.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order?
Dude.
Show was ahead of its time.
So good.
We love you, Cal. Yeah, welcome back. It's been a couple weeks of silliness and crazy times, but we're back, we're here, and we're excited to jump back into the story and see what the game gets up to. Before we start, we do have some announcements. It is officially autumn. It is the fall season now, which is Hearthstone in the River Peak Apothecary line. So come down to the shop or go online to beardsgaardbarbers.com or riverpeakapothecary.com and pick up an oil, balm, or wax of your choosing. We also have some exciting news. Kate got her M-Class license the other day.
Fuck you.
It's very exciting.
I'm pumped.
Caden has now gone Super Saiyan and is now fucking all the shit up.
Yep. All the licenses.
Taking everybody's hand out, one high five at a time.
Drive everything.
Next stop, CEO!
I want this so bad. It's gonna be great.
We're 5 minutes in, completely off the rails already. This is awesome.
What else is there?
Yeah.
Going off the rails.
We got people knocking at the door. We got everything going on. It's good.
Yeah.
Look at the time.
It's just another day.
Read the door.
Who does that? Who reads anymore?
Yeah.
You get an audiobook. It'll be fun.
Audiobook of hours. We are open from 9 a.m.
That's our
to 6
voicemail.
p.m.
Yeah.
We
Basically,
are open.
Today is Wednesday.
anyways,
The hours for today.
Oh, we have no Kim today.
there is no Kim today. She's now feeling good. She's okay. She's just tired and achy.
See, the clump.
We'll see her next time. Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
That or she's in the basement and buried. We'll figure it out.
No.
We'll never know.
Next week, we may be missing a Lindsay.
I mean,
You
next
will be, because
next week we'll all be missing.
There you go. Glad you caught that.
Yeah.
So on that note.
On that note, thank you, Wayne. We're going to dive back in. You have recently disrupted the ritual that it was. I mean, disrupt. That is a kind way of saying it. You fucked some shit up in a very spectacular way.
no cult in this town.
I mean, there's lots of cults.
Not anymore.
They've
been warned.
One less cult in this town. How many more remain? Who knows?
You join our cult of fucking up cults today.
The ultimate twist. How Animal Farm.
I mean, he is a turtle.
Sure, it's true. After dispatching several high-ranking members of the Guild of Eternity and systematically, essentially flushing them out into the hands of the Triwath guards, who were laying in wait thanks to Shelley and Rowan's plan. Fair.
Yeah, plan.
I love the comments.
You were bestowed with some accolades, given some extra. Woo!
That's interesting.
Is there
Something's going on tonight. It's homecoming in Batavia
So just
this weekend, so there's
They
parades.
were not in high school.
no.
Doesn't matter.
I was wondering why.
That's what we're blaming it on.
Yeah.
The drunks.
Just like in Tharbad, any excuse to party not wrong.
Fair.
So you gained some accolades. You were given some station within the city that allowed you access to certain council meetings.
You do not get keys to the city.
You do not get, you don't need the physical keys. It's just you're kind of accepted as people of note in the city. People know you now. You're recognized as you make your way through the streets and into various taverns and storefronts, which may or may not come with some benefits. Discounts, even.
Discounts, you said?
And everybody loves a discount.
Look, as a vampire, I discounts all the time.
God damn it.
You're not,
I'm not
performing rap
I'm not
battles.
even mad about it. It was good. It was really good. Well, all right. Take an inspiration for that.
Yeah!
Fuck it, why not?
I don't have a pencil.
Again?
Every time.
We'll share.
The softer side of M-Class Kate.
Look, people can be multifaceted.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's almost like a D20.
So as the early hours of the morning wear on you and the sun starts to come up, all of the members of the cult have been, hauled away from the graveyard. The interrogations have finished, and you're given your moment to leave, go back to wherever it is that you want to go, get some rooms to rest up and
You guys,
prepare
we're
for
a
the next
spa
day.
day. We were promised a spa day.
You have a promise to the spa day. You feel free to sleep and stuff beforehand, but you can just dive right into the spa and just
feel
kick
like-
the whole day off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spa day.
Shelley's going to sleep. He wants to
In a
sleep.
hot tub.
Turtle soup!
Oh, it's gonna be one of those days.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Taurus. Apologies.
Be more like a stew.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
As funky as he is, yeah.
It'd be hearty.
Are you proud of yourself?
He always is. Whenever you ask that question, he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you say that.
Everybody else is going for the
That's
dead
no
jokes.
surprise, you're patting yourself on the back!
All right. So what do you all want to do? Rip, Buntlet has decided to take the time to go with Tartlet and some of the mages to deal with seeing if they can unfog her memory
Yes.
from the time that she had spent kind of under the influence of the cult. So she will be doing that. She's very appreciative to all of you for your help, and let's all of you know that if you need anything, to just like call, tell me right away. Don't want to miss stuff, but I gotta go and do this.
Do we have a place we were staying?
Last time we stayed at,
What's your face's place?
You bet.
You bet.
Yeah. We should probably find something a bit more permanent then.
Or we can venture off into the unknown. Into the unknown. We saved the town. That's it. That's all that needs to happen. It's not like the bad guy got away.
Have we had any rest in between?
No, we gotta go. You're probably
No,
hurting
you-
still a lot
Yeah.
too. You and I are hurting. So
It's
yeah.
nap time.
It's nap time.
Nap time.
What actual
Yeah.
time is it?
It is like the sun is just barely coming up.
Yeah.
What if we did
It's
a
like
spa day? Would that count as a long rest?
5:30ish in the morning. The spa day itself would be a few hours of like bathing and pampering and stuff like that, and then it would maybe be considered a short rest.
I would go with the spa day. 6 hours minimum.
I mean, you could go and do like all
You
the
don't
spa
need
treatments
sleep,
and then just sleep.
But you don't need sleep.
Who needs sleep? It's for a week. It is a freaking weekend.
I'm on a
Yes,
spa
it's
day
cleansing.
and then go to sleep.
That's smart. Spa day and sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chelly's going to go to, what would be the nearest inn? Like, what would have been, because Chelly's been through the town before, so.
The nearest inn that you would find there are two nearby. There's the Crossroads Tavern, which has a number of rooms, just because of how large it is. And you do know that it is a full service kind of like mecca hotel. It's like the Hilton.
Oh.
Like it's nice.
That's where. No, that's not.
You're saying
where
that
we were hanging
helps.
out with Roman. We
Somewhere.
went someplace else.
And then there's a smaller, more like private inn, usually reserved for the traveling nobles. That's closer to Castle Langen.
I don't
to the
know.
east.
Which one would our, not quite keys to the city get us a better deal at?
Either one you would be accepted.
Okay.
I'm also a noble and traveling.
And you'd probably get pampered more at the noble one.
Want to go there?
Let's go to the noble one then.
Thanks.
Noble one?
No ball.
Look, my freaking charisma's got this. So we go into the fancy
You make your way through the city streets in the very, very early morning. And when you reach the inn, you're greeted by a young human boy, probably like 18, 19, just like, good morning. What can I do for you folks today?
We need some rooms for the day. Evening?
It's
An undisclosed amount of
dawn.
time.
And Chelly flashes the.
Yeah. Okay. How many rooms do you need? We have 4 rooms available currently.
How many beds per room?
2 beds per room.
2?
Or
2.
I don't necessarily.
I think
I don't
Rip
need to sleep. I just kind
and
of
you
go
can
on
fit in the same
standby.
bed.
Well, there's also Rip and
You're small.
Tartlet.
Yep.
You're small.
I mean, Rip and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rip and Rip.
Rip and
Butler
Rip.
and Tartlet.
Yep.
So two
Two.
rooms. Sure. Yeah. Come on in. Right this way. And he brings you in. And you see the interior is like the smooth, polished, like marble floor. There's a beautifully carved, ornate desk and like huge, soft-looking armchairs that are sitting around the fireplace. It is cozy.
I'm gonna slide my noble paper across the front desk and go, you know who to bill.
Absolutely. We'll take care of all of that in a moment. We'll show you the rooms.
Put on Daddy's card.
I'm putting it up Daddy's hammock.
As he brings you in up the stairs to your rooms, the rooms are beautifully decorated. They have large chests of drawers for each bed that's in there, linen and silk sheets, your choice of what it gets dressed with. They'll even do all the turn down for you. Platters of like meats and cheeses, fine wines, sparkling waters are all brought in for you to snack upon at your leisure. And he lets you know that the spa services open in about an hour. So if you need to, have a rest and settle yourselves in, and then to just make your way down in about an hour or so.
What brand is the sparkling water? Is it Lacoste?
Four. Perrier.
Yeah, it is.
Make a perception check.
Ooh. 7.
Have bubbles.
You don't. The glass bottles that they're in have like the little hinge top stoppers on them, but no discerning label other than a red ribbon tied around the neck of it with a tag, and on the tag is the stamp of, it looks like a raven's head, and
It's Lacoste.
that's all you can see.
That's
There's
it.
no name. There's like
That's
a
the good
hint
stuff.
of like
Hint of-
pomegranate.
A hint of lime.
Yeah, like it's super faint.
Okay.
Burnt of watermelon.
Did you say pamplemousse?
A little pamplemousse in there.
Pomegranate, but also available.
Shelly just goes into one of the rooms and he wouldn't sleep in a bed. He'd just kind of go to a spot that looks soft on the floor and go in the shell and pass out. Hell out.
I'm gonna start putting little bits of meats and cheeses right where the head of the shell would be. See if I can wake them up. Like a dog when they're sleeping. And like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna toss it with my finger bit.
How tired are you?
I'm 6 hit points tired. That's how tired I am.
Yeah,
Maybe a little bit of meat would help with that. And cheese.
you're worn, you're haggard, you're not
I'm not, yeah.
you're not laid
Yeah.
down unconscious. Roll a persuasion check.
11. I'm not doing
What's
good.
your
Passive perception.
passive wisdom?
Passive wisdom would be a
10 plus your wisdom, Ron.
it would be 11.
Me goes the attacker.
I will,
Meat.
yeah. Well, my wisdom is technically at 13. I'm on +1 wisdom on. So
Yeah. So I'll leave it up to you. It's a meat on that. So there's snacks. She's giving you snacks.
you just hear, and it sounds like it's from further away. You just hear, off.
Can I roll an athletics check to launch a grape directly into that part of the shell? That
I mean, if you're right there, you just
Yeah.
gonna flick it in. You don't even need to roll for that.
I'm gonna spit it back and try to hit her in the eye with it. As an
I
attack.
mean, I don't take physical damage. This is fine.
Roll an attack.
And what would it be plus, like, for an attack roll?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay,
If you're,
so
you're just like spitting it
a
back.
22 to hit her in the eye.
You see this piece just flies out, and just hits you right in the forehead, like right above the eye.
Snipe.
If I could feel pain, I think that would hurt. But nope,
No, but the emotional
No.
damage will never
it
heal.
will never heal. Point taken.
Oh, lovely.
Cool.
But that was such good sausage.
And the two of yous, as you go into your room, they bring in the selection of snacks, and beverages, and one of them even looks at you and is anything that you would specifically need, sir, to any repairs or anything? Or
No, I'm fine. I'm good.
What do you?
I would probably end up in their room
okay,
just because I'd have,
And with the ribs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
But you're
I'm sure
currently not
Tartlet would rather.
oh
So I'm in my room by
Sure.
myself at the moment.
yeah,
Just all of the snacks for you then.
Yep.
yeah. You got like
You have
the
a
full.
buffet.
It's
Yeah.
the full like room service
I'm
part.
just,
You have first and second breakfast taken care of right now.
I'm little, so I'm in a bed. I'm sitting in the
Yeah,
middle of
halfling
the bed, and I'm sitting cross-legged,
Doing
and
bed
I
angels.
just got snacks. I'm like,
And then if you switch to the other bed when you go to sleep, the crumbs are in their bed.
Excellent.
Like a monster.
depends on how crummy it gets.
Again, there's a turn down service. It'll be clean
I
before.
can always take the
anybody
sheet
else
and
does.
go.
Yeah.
If she's hungry enough, she'll probably just hoover a little.
Yeah.
Because as you enjoy this delicious smorgasbord, what do you think about it? You got this moment of kind of like quiet reflection for the first time in a couple of weeks to think about what has transpired and where Tartlet has been and how odd that it is that you end up working with her brother, who is also just the most opposite of her in all kinds of ways.
I think I'm still suspicious.
Of what?
I don't understand how what I was asking those questions as to like what were you doing after the fire, because it would have made sense that the both of us would have like connected or found each other or tried to figure it out, but she was just gone and then was like, oh, I was trying to figure it out. I was trying to figure out who, like, it just didn't make any sense to me that we weren't trying to figure it out together. That, like, the fire happened and then Rip disappeared.
Yeah.
And then ends up in the middle of a, opening of worlds. So I'm still feeling like there's, like, the pieces don't quite fit, and so I'm wondering if I should still be cautious and suspicious of Rip Tartlet.
What's a After enjoying your meal, spa service is open, and you are able to go down and get your whole slew of full mani-pedi, seaweed wrap, steam bath, full body like exfoliating, moisturizers. It's a whole production. There is a team running like NASCAR pit crew style, just head to toe, full body massages, the works. That's your room.
Yeah, most likely.
Afterwards, you retire back to the rooms and finish up your sleep and enjoy all of your benefits of a long rest. And in the mid to late afternoon, are able to rise from your slumber.
I'm night people now.
I mean, it's like what, 3 o'clock-ish. I mean,
We can slowly get back on track.
like, yeah, like easily. Wake up, have like a late lunch, kind of finish off whatever's left on the carts.
Oh yes. Warm cheese has been sitting out for hours. My favorite snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you not eat it every time?
Yeah. Cheese curds.
I do.
We're just having.
There is like a whole bowl of cheese curds, and they are very sweet.
I just throw my jelly.
Now he's willing to eat and just is in a better mood. He's had his sleep. He's rested up.
He needed a nap.
Yeah. He was angsty.
How good at service is this hotel? Like, can I get a drink?
When they bring a cart in, just like asking Iron if there's anything specific that you would like. They also ask you if there is anything specific that you would like.
Fresh blood?
Any particular type?
Anytime.
I'm negative.
Yeah.
It's just a moment, and within maybe 10 minutes or so, they come back up and they have kind of like the equivalent of like a mason jar.
It's rustic. Ew.
Yeah.
Quaint.
How does
It's
that work?
got like a little
There's
stamp on top.
some poor like busser in the kitchen. Being
Oh,
like,
no, all
I
of
guess
those
it's
are-
my time.
All of these are based through a program that we have set up throughout the city of people who donate specifically for this purpose.
Locally
It's
sourced
all
farm to
volunteer.
table.
Farm to
It's all volunteers.
Table blood.
Ethically sourced, farm raised. Yeah.
All natural.
Everybody's screened beforehand. So there's no like diseases or impurities or anything. It's
Nice.
good. It's very tasty.
Do you prefer vegan, pescatarian?
I don't
Full
think
carnivore.
vampires can be vegan. Or it's from a vegan.
It's from a vegan.
Oh.
Yeah.
You only feed on vegans.
Those are the worst. No.
Yeah.
Tastes
It's
like
usually
kale.
very thin and
Tastes like kale, not about it.
yeah.
Just have to prepare your game properly. That's all.
It's a small program. It's not something that's widespread, but we understand that there are some individuals that exist that need nourishment. Other accommodations.
Well, I'm not a vampire. I just really like the taste of blood. No, I'm kidding.
For like a sharp moment, it's just like, wait. Oh.
I give him like a gold coin, and he can go.
Thank you. And goes on his way. Just,
I've got a lot of money to love. Oh, peasants.
it's not as uncommon here because this is
Fair.
definitely the fancier place.
It's the country club of hotels.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Every room is the presidential suite.
Where's the golf course? 2 tree rounds.
It's one of the islands off the coast.
Just kidding. Okay. It's all sand pits.
And sand trap is huge.
It's all it is. Don't even know where the hole is.
Party.
Phrasing.
Crazy.
After Shelly has had his fill, at this point, have we all gathered together, or are you still in your room, or have you kind of come over after the long rest, and are we all hanging out together in one room?
In the afternoon, after you've all woken
Yeah.
up,
Okay,
do
yeah.
you reconvene? Yeah.
Yeah.
As in, are you meeting in each other's rooms?
I've
Are you
had third
meeting-
breakfast. I'll head on over, I guess.
So with that, Terry just goes, I'm going to see events. Would anyone care to join?
I know you're like part turtle, but you can see a real doctor.
You're strange.
You want to see a vet?
Oh god. That was like a giant spider web that you just fucking walked into, Chris.
I was waiting for him to get it. God, that was good.
Can I get another inspiration?
You don't have another one, but we're just gonna say that it's just.
You definitely have one.
But well done. Yeah. Now it actually counts.
Yeah. He's just disgusting. And just walks. He doesn't even wait for anybody to come. He just starts walking towards
I'll
them.
go with it.
And as you do, you see the concierge and it just kind of like smile at you, just like, oh, that was rough, buddy.
Charlie just takes it, his hand goes up and goes, not hard, just a little touch on the face as he keeps going. Doesn't say a thing.
Just it was very make an insight check.
20.
Yeah, it was that look of like pure empathy. He's like, I've been there. I feel you, man.
And that's why it really was. It was just that little touch, like, thanks, bud. It just keeps going.
Appreciate it.
It's kind of that slow George Michael walk from Arrested Development. Just as he's walking, just kind of,
Yeah.
just slowly.
Uh-huh.
So we're taking you to a real doctor.
I'm off.
Seeing you vet.
Yes.
I'm gonna follow you. Just make more puns as we go.
So yeah. So after at this point, I'm assuming that Yvette is still at Baron's house. Hasn't moved back to
Yes.
the remnants of Knackles Knickknacks yet.
Oh, should we collect our pay from the police?
The pay was sorted out, and it was quite a few hours of processing everything at the graveyard. They had someone there that took care of the pay. So you do have your pay. You got your
That was the 95.
notary badges and all that fun stuff.
95 gold.
Yes. You're correct. They are still at Baron's. Baron's not at the house, but Yvette and Marcus are. And when you get there, Yvette brings you in, and you see the coffee table in their like living room is just covered in papers, like full like conspiracy theory, like mapping out all types of like there's journals and different things, like there's a couple of things that are like, pinned to the wall, and like Marcus is frantic. He's bouncing.
He's Charlie right now.
He's full
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 Charlie.
conspiracy theory, like, I'm figuring it out, man, like,
Cigarette between
Got the
his
cigarette.
fingers.
he's got a pipe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome back. We heard the news. Congratulations, by the way. Wow, that's fantastic. But as you can see, I'm a little preoccupied at the moment. What can I do for you?
Who just said that, Marcus or Yvette? I just wanted
Yvette.
Okay. Yvette, I was wondering if I could commission something.
Absolutely.
Chelly takes one of his sabers out and takes the stone out And I was wondering if you could put this stone in my hilt.
This is one of the like the rapier, the short sword.
Yeah, so it's like that.
It's like a curve.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Saber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saber. Got it.
Sabre.
Sabre.
It's
It's being called that from now on.
Always.
Let me have some hummus.
Sabre.
What's up, bruh?
Bruh.
What's up, bruh?
It's gonna be a long night.
So yeah, absolutely. Is there like a specific placement that you're looking for? Do you want to? I mean, it's a beautiful piece. I would suggest, and she holds it up so that you've got like the handle and then the hook guard. She's like, I would probably put it. It's kind of a longer piece. It's got this like thinness to it, and it would set really nicely along the hilt guard, and it would shine, it would sparkle and catch the light.
That would be perfect.
Okay. I'll need to take these and do the work on them. It'll probably take me a couple of days. But absolutely.
How much?
I'm gonna say this one's on me.
Why? Thank
And she looks back at Marcus and just looks back at you and just like with the sweetest like endearment kind of just, it's okay.
Thank you. I will help you any way you ever.
Thank you. But
Also, I love this is turning me into like a freaking Thundercat saber with her putting it in the head like that. Hell yes.
well,
Turtle.
Turtle.
Turtle. Go.
Turtles ho!
oh my god, yes.
I'm gonna mix all my favorite cartoons into this character, damn it.
Why not?
Oh god, it would have been even better if it was a fucking cat's eye stone.
I mean, we could do like an inlay with. I have cat's eyes that we could do like on the
There
other
you go,
side.
Joey.
That would be amazing.
Done. So you're gonna have a cat's eye on one side and this like yellow sliver shard on the other.
You're welcome, Chris.
It's just there's so much flavor in this.
Instead of in the cartoon where the eye opened up, he just turns it so it goes from like the slit to the cat's eye.
and like Yvette starts like doing just some like quick rough sketches. Like anything else for you? Anybody need other work or anything like that? 'Cause now would be the time to ask.
Just to clarify, the gems and stuff that I got from the basement,
Yes.
besides the yellow shard that Shelly has, does anyone else know what I have?
When I did detect magic, I would have said to our group, so our group knows what it is.
Roughly what those things.
When I did the
do.
spell and kind of said whatever each of them were.
So I showed people what I.
Just our group, like
Just within the
yeah, Yvette and Marcus, they wouldn't know, but like
Yeah.
our group of adventurers know. That's it.
Okay.
Brittany.
Yeah.
Brittany.
The inner circle.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Great. Awesome. See you in a couple days.
Perfect.
Have fun. Good luck. Be safe.
I'm gonna wander over and tap Marcus on the shoulder.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi.
what you doing?
A lot. So,
Okay.
I was thinking about the head,
Yeah.
right? And when we were coming back and talking about the ritual, the things that you had said about like what they were trying to do and the things that they had on that list. I've been going over it. I was talking to a couple of my alchemist buddies, and I think that they were trying to open a portal into a pocket dimension.
How do you know this?
So ritual magic is very specific and requires certain types of like incantations and ingredients and stuff like that. And working with the large scale that they were, if they were trying to like link the consciousnesses of all of the people involved in the ritual with this item, or with all these items, the only thing would be for interplanar travel. And most interplanar travel is already known and can be done pretty rudimentarily. But if you're looking to punch into a pocket dimension, you need to be like hyper specific, and it requires a massive amount of energy and magic in order to do so. And if you're trying to just travel there, that's one thing. But if you want to like bridge the gap and like basically smash their bubble into our bubble, the amount of force and intense energy is going to need to be like more than anything that anybody's ever had before.
A pocket dimension?
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah. Look, they're like theoretical at best right now. Like the most common types of pocket dimensions are like haversacks and like bags of holding, but they're small and they're kind of contained and they can be kind of like portable and stuff. But there could be, allegedly, in theory, larger pocket dimensions that exist.
I think you're smarter than these people, and you've gone too far.
I haven't slept in like 2 days.
You should probably sleep.
I can't.
I'm gonna look at a vet and go, this is for you. I'm gonna punch him real hard so he passes out.
Roll an attack.
No. What do you even roll for that for a straight punch?
I mean, it's with your
Strength.
strength. Yeah, D20 plus your strength.
$22.
Absolutely hits.
You pass out?
Roll your damage. So it's physical attack is going to be a D4
right?
plus your strength.
$8.
Yep.
Separate.
And I just put him in one of the beds.
He's exhausted.
I'll catch him. I'll catch him and do it. Where is he going?
Okay, that's maybe a bit much, but yeah, he needs a nap. He needs to sleep because I've
Call
barely
this
slept.
fist napping time.
Well, I had a few more questions, so
He's not yet.
I think he's probably going to be able to make more sense
Yeah.
after a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
guess
You know,
I'll wait then.
He's crazy.
why don't you come back for dinner and we can
I
talk
guess I'll
about
have to come back now, won't I?
M-Class Mike is insulting right now.
Wasn't my decision or idea or anything.
I'm gonna walk outside.
Look, you would never have gotten a straight answer from him that would make sense.
I'm already gone. I walked outside.
Okay, bye. Do you think she's mad? I think she's mad.
I think she. I mean, you kind of interrupted.
He wasn't
Like I
saying
get it. I get it.
anything
I'm not saying
that
that I'm
was
upset. I'm
of
just saying
reason.
she's probably upset. I mean, he's been kind of down the rabbit hole for a bit
Yeah.
since you got back,
He
so
needs a nap.
he'll be
Makes-
fine.
makes sense.
She'll be fine, but you should probably go talk to her. And,
I'm gonna follow you out and go, look, he wasn't making sense. You want answers that make sense. You need to take a nap. You're welcome.
It was just out of nowhere. I was just like, in conversation and then douche.
Yeah, because he wouldn't make it any sense.
While this is
Well, you
going
made
on,
that decision for him, didn't you?
yeah,
Yeah.
Shelley's kind of looking at the paper to see if he can kind of source out based on what he said, just kind of see what he was seeing with the papers and kind of looking
Sure.
through them all.
Roll investigation check. See if you can suss out.
20.
Woo! Nice.
All the stuff.
+5 on investigation.
Hell yeah. Okay, so it takes a couple minutes during the commotion of everything going on. Once Dizzy hit Marcus, you're like, okay, cool. I can just pay attention to this now. There's a bunch of notes scrawled about like the theory of pocket dimensions and how some exist. Others linking to various attempted rituals in the past that were like made public record of like, hey, don't try magic that you don't understand kind of stuff. Like almost like fear propaganda. You know, it's like the egg in the skillet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you know, for dimensional magic, because it's a bit more extreme. Other things listed to there's a bunch of like botany and like zoology books about different plants and animals. Books about different types of stones and stuff like that that would be used for those types of rituals, as well as a list of some of the names of the like lower members, like just people that had like the word had kind of gotten about a bit over the morning of
So the folks were
members from the cult. Like, oh, did you hear so and so was over at the beginning part of the ritual? Word's starting to spread a bit more throughout the city now about what happened, and it seems to be kind of a hastily scratched list. And just other like loose things like.
With that, would any of the names have stood out, or when it was with any of the stuff utilized, would I have seen anything about ice stones in any of his?
In some of the like ritual magic stuff
Yeah.
of like what ice stones were used for as concentrating focuses.
No. So nothing more than
Nothing more than you already
Oh.
knew. But like just the way that he's starting to kind of like put all these things together to like link between like here's multiple articles about different things that kind of overlap, and he's starting to draw connections to them.
And then I guess the last thing with that would be, based on that and based on what he was saying before, I would have the ability to tell if it was pure nonsense what he was speaking or if he was really on something. Did it seem like he was really on something?
It seemed like he was like legitimately
Okay.
on something, and through the notes that you see there too, I think he was getting ready to kind of like start investigating on his own, and or with you. It's hard to tell. He was just like starting to put shit together,
It's hard to tell.
and got a little carried away.
So Chili would just go up to Picus and just be like, "We'll come back." And then where to next?
80 shopping montage?
Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Sure.
Are you gonna buy a bag of holding?
You mean about your bag?
I mean, technically I did, but sure.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Buy a second bag and put in your bag.
Nope.
And we can test the theory.
Nope, you go ahead, and I will make sure I'm nowhere the fuck near you.
It's fine.
Yeah, 'cause I did that, and I got my swords over.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yep.
Got a Rukia.
Yeah.
Go to a store, see if we can find some neat stuff, like weapons or magic.
Yeah,
Like a
maybe
wand
go-
of magic missile.
Go looking for the magic shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
Magic shop. Magic shop.
Watching out that bunny.
Make your way back to the Noble Goat.
Yeah.
Then go to the double.
Oh,
Should probably bring back like a cake because I punched him.
probably.
Yeah, so we'll find a
It'd be
bakery.
the polite thing.
Or liquor.
I feel like when someone might be concussed, giving them alcohol is a bad idea.
Or the best. idea.
Maybe we should take to that vet.
So you make your way to the Noble Goat, and upon entry, you see Gregor sitting there.
On our walk there, Chelly is just a little bit behind, and on the walk just keeps stepping on her heels.
I'm gonna donkey kick your knees.
Just keep a little flat tire.
Yeah, just a little flat tire.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
not. I will sell you to a village and eat you for the rest of the year as turtle soup. We'll play this game. How old are you?
You ever gotten a wet willy with a turtle claw?
How many times did you do it? How many times?
I just do it 3.
On the third, my backhand you.
And every time you just hear,
That's fine.
anyway, Noble Gold.
Gregor's sitting behind the counter. Oh, hey! Well, welcome back.
It's your favorite people.
Debatable. I mean, I like you fine, but I mean, you don't know me that well. How would you be my favorite person?
You saved the town.
And
therefore,
that's fantastic.
Your shop, which is in the town.
Fair.
Do you ever want a magic missile?
I think I got one around here somewhere.
How much?
Let's see. One magic missile would be. We're looking like.
You'll never know.
160 gold.
What if?
Wow.
What's the you're welcome for having your shop in this town covered by cultist rate?
That's a mouthful.
320 gold.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Well, what neat stuff do you have? Like under 50 gold.
Oh, meat stuff?
I
Under grip?
I have my
I mean,
cake stuff.
Where's the fucking cake?
Chapati cake.
No. Enchanted.
let's see.
Actually,
Not much. I mean, I got some potions.
a deck of many things.
Had one. Let's see. Sold that about 2.5 years ago. Haven't seen it since. Did hear about a big commotion out in Svartalheim. It's probably not a good idea. Look, they're not safe. Like, I could probably find one for you, but like it might take a while. I don't know how long. Like, how interested are you?
I feel like they look really neat.
Make a deception check.
No, it's a 2. I rolled a 1.
You can see never.
Here, I'll use the frog.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you're not ready for that yet. Not like a mean way or nothing, but like out of my own personal concern for your well-being.
You don't know me. You discussed
I-
this when you first came in.
I know. And I also didn't say that I don't like you. I do like you. I would like to get to know you better and see you, multiple times as a customer, because it's good for me and it's good for you. I wish you long life and prosperity and wealth so you can come and spend it at my establishment.
Does he kiss her on both cheeks afterwards after saying this?
No.
It feels
No,
very
he's got like
Italian
the
mafia.
He's
like-
got the full counter and stuff is in between
Day of
there.
my
It's like,
daughter's wedding.
but like I
Doing this a lot.
I don't think there is some like hand motions. Like, I don't think like there's
Yeah, talking. Uh-oh.
you're not.
But deck of minor things.
Also not super easy to come by.
I so wish he just took out a deck of playing cards and just goes here.
I mean, I have cards. I have cards.
What cards you got?
I do. I have like I have a divination deck. It's mostly reliable. In the right hands, can be very reliable.
I'm a lefty, so.
But that actually might work for you then. Hold on. It kind of like pulls out a small box, opens it up, and takes out this deck of cards and gives them a little like flick and a shuffle, and then like spreads them across the table so you can see the faces of them. It's a beautifully illustrated, what looks like a tarot deck.
What does it do?
If are you a divine caster?
Yes. Yes.
So with this, what you can do is you can kind of use this as like a backup holy symbol of sorts. You can use this for communing with your deity to gain a little more insight as to what they might want for you to do, and also to speak to them in like more elaborate ways.
How much?
This would be 30 gold.
I'll take it.
All right. You want me to wrap it up?
Yes, please.
Okay. Puts it back in the box. Gets out some tissue and some like really nice twine. It's got a little bit of gold and some red in there.
Ooh.
Puts a little wax seal on the bow and stamps it. It's a little goat with a top hat. There you go.
I have a question.
Fantastic. I have answers. They might not be the ones you want, but they are answers none the same.
Are you able to enchant things?
Me? No. I got a guy. I mean, I know a guy.
But then I pay middleman.
No, I mean, I would just put you in contact with him.
Oh,
That middleman's stupid.
I like
Do you really just insulted himself?
No.
Technically, he would have been the middleman.
He wouldn't be only if he took the money.
Yeah.
So he didn't. He
Fair,
just doesn't
fair.
like it.
His interest is in building the
Rapport. What would be their name?
Well, firstly, what are you looking to get enchanted? Or like what are we talking about? Are we talking about some like next level stuff, or are we talking about just some simple things? Because he tends to work in the simple area. Like he's good, but he's not a master.
It would be simpler, I believe. Looking to power up a weapon.
Okay, you might be able to do something with that. Then all right, hold on. And he starts writing down some information on a little piece of paper. And just hands that to you.
What?
Now you have the information.
So
Give it to you.
what?
Can you share my 42?
Think,
Well,
Ooh, that's it.
think.
Well,
Do you have any healer's kits?
oh yeah, I got a bunch of them. You healers kit?
Yes, please.
2 gold.
Done.
Would you have another?
Yeah,
2 gold?
2 gold.
Alright.
you guys got me.
Healers kits aren't like magic anything. They're more of just like a first aid kit. Got a bunch of bandages, some antiseptics, that kind of stuff.
Bath
Sutures.
thing.
In case you need to stitch someone up.
Some peppermints, a lozenge,
The bird to stabilize.
a lollipop.
That's it?
Sweet.
Oh, you almost had a
Easy.
bakery.
Hmm?
Try to get, I'm sorry, punch you in the face with your crazy cake.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Then over to the market town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like pre-done cakes I just have write something on?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get one of those and tell them like, can you write, I'm sorry, punch you in the face?
No problem.
Is this a request you get a lot?
More often than you would think.
Nice.
It's got like a couple little like decorative flowers, and it's got the buttercream roses around it.
More for your family.
It's a good looking one. There's also like a gorgeous looking fruit tart. Like just, it's about 12 inches across, and it's just piled with fresh fruit.
So I'm gonna get the cake.
Mhm.
How
Cake
much
as
is
well.
how much is punch cake?
Punch cake is like 8 silver.
Here.
Yeah.
How much is the fruit tart?
5 silver.
Fucking here. Take them both. Let's go back. Should be awake by now. And then you can ask your questions.
Yeah. Yeah, you get okay.
So we go back to Yvette's.
Wait, do you have any flasks of oil? Never mind, I've got some.
At the bakery?
Oh, I thought we were still.
Oh, I mean, you went to the bakery. Micah's might still be there with Gregor. I mean, yeah, if he wants them.
Never mind.
Alright,
Thank you.
no worries. It's good to see you. Glad you're good.
Likewise.
Have fun. Don't die.
Bring back the money.
While we're walking back, would we see like a blacksmith or anybody that would have swords or whatnot?
Yeah.
Like a real quick, Shelly would like to real quick swing by, just one, and just talk to whoever is in charge of it, inquire about something. Do you have any sabers?
I mean, like a saber.
Just a saber. I mean, if you
Just like this. And he points at one on the wall, and it looks almost identical to the one you have.
how much?
Typically, these go for 25 gold.
Would you have one stronger?
What do you mean strong?
With a bit more oomph than standard.
I mean, not the saber, but I've got a couple of great swords. It'll put some oomph in it.
Not
You look pretty stocky. You could probably handle one. You just gotta. It's all in the hips.
I could, but I like some finesse.
Got it. Finesse. No, I mean, outside of the sabers and the rapiers, there's a bunch of daggers, some throwing stars, darts, short swords. I got a lance. No, even like a lance. Pole arm, like a glaive, with long. Yeah.
Let's
You get some good reach on it.
tangents.
Sure.
What about a crossbow?
I mean, I don't really do a lot of crossbows. I mean, I make bolts for them, but I don't make the crossbows. One spot on right next door. Get you a crossbow. And then
Can you say Cusco's poison? The poison for Cusco?
yes, I can.
Can you do it, please?
No.
No. I'll give you a silver.
It's in Cusco's poison. The poison for Cusco.
Yeah, it's worth it.
Okay. Well,
It's all coming together.
So with that, he doesn't even feel the need to say goodbye. You got a silver. He just goes next door to find out about crossbows.
Easiest silver door.
Yeah, pretty much. Weird. Freddie keeps asking me to say that. I don't get it. Next door, you see there's an elven woman sitting at the desk, just like on a stool, just whittling.
I'm inquiring about a crossbow.
What are you gonna ask a crossbow?
Ooh. It's one of those days.
Shoot your shot, buddy.
How much?
Crossbow is standard crossbow, 35 gold. Comes with 20 bolts.
There's standard crossbow and there's
There's regular crossbow and then there's a hand crossbow if you're looking for something a little smaller, lighter, a little easier to conceal. So what you're going to want to do is the arms actually fold in so you can actually lock it down into a holster. Makes it easy to conceal the carry.
how much for one of those?
Hand crossbow is 25, holsters 10.
How many bolts?
20.
How about 25 for holster and hand crossbow?
No bolts then?
With bolts.
So you're gonna come in and haggle the price with me, thinking that I'm just gonna give you. I'm already throwing in the bolts.
And I take out the little.
Maybe like a bounty hunter or something.
We're cult killers.
Congratulations.
We
Wow.
saved the city.
I'll give you a piece of a tart. What's good with the card?
It's actually just Tharbad.
She's not even there.
I didn't want to say it. I'm just
She sets the wood and her knife down on the counter, and she stands up. She's just got like this like blue like tunic dress on. Very simple, like side of head is shaved, long dark hair. This side's braided back. Just tattoos, just covered. Just like so.
Give her an extra 5 to take her on a date.
You did a good thing. It's fantastic. However, I still need to run a business, so let's call it 30 for the lot.
Throw in 5 extra rolls. And it's a deal.
Roll persuasion check.
Oh, nice.
I'm rolling really well today. Let's go with a 20.
Okay, half shot.
And he reaches out to shake her hand. I'll be back for more. You have a lifetime customer.
Give her a piece of a tart. Here you go. We'll go with a piece of tart.
Alright.
It's kind of expected.
I mean, you bring snacks. That's great. Don't have to
Any
leave for lunch.
fancy arrows?
Fancy arrows? Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean fancy arrows? I mean,
Like
I got
exploding
okay,
arrows, poisonous
you look at
arrows.
those arrows.
Fancy arrows.
Kind of looks around down the street. Come here. Alright. Normally, we gotta do those types of sales after sundown. Mostly because the guards get angry and people are just like walking around during the day with them.
I can come back.
Like, it's not illegal or nothing, it's just, hours of operation shift with it. But yeah, you wanna come back later.
Yeah.
What might those run?
Kind of a spread, depends on what you want the arrow to do.
Or I guess what's the spread?
Anywhere between 50 to 200 a piece. But they're not easy to make.
I'll be back.
Alright.
Likely from tree.
We do payment plans too.
Put that shit over there.
Not- Not often, but you got badges. You can handle yourselves.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Want some caltrops?
I'm
Yeah.
going outside.
Sure. Just like a bag.
Yeah.
Alright.
I still get all my poppers.
I think those are just like a couple gold.
What about a crossbow? Just a normal bow enchanted to have anger issues.
Just an angry bow.
An angry bow. It's a crossbow.
Just a bow that no one's their own impact.
And Caltrans would be like
Every time you miss,
It's made of elder wood.
5 silver.
Can I get 2 bags?
Sure.
Awesome.
we'll get more ball bearings. Those worked out well.
I still got 400.
And one day you'll need more than one.
How much for the cow traps?
5 silver for a bag.
How much?
I mean, they're small. I mean, they're like little spiky things.
All right. But I'm trying to add a quantity to my inventory.
I don't know. Look at page 151. There you go.
And then, how much for bag of ball
I think it's about the same.
Bag of ball bearings?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
5 silver.
how much are in a bag of ball bearings?
A bag, I believe, is 100.
Gold?
No, 100 ball bearings.
For 5 silver?
Yeah.
And 2 bags.
Ball bearings, bag of 1,000 is 1 gold.
Ball bearings, bag of 1,000 is 1 gold.
Yes.
There you go.
Give me 2 bags.
2 bags.
Give me
Cow
2,000.
traps, bag of 20.
There you go.
2,000 ball bearings. Let's be good.
Oh no.
I will take a bag of ball bearings. And 2 bags of cow traps.
Shelly's outside, but I just imagine in my head.
Absolutely.
I too will take a bag of ball bearings.
Ball bearings is
You almost think about it for a second, like, I should. It'll be fine. I'll just take one from them.
Who has enough?
2 silver for the cow traps?
5.
But 5 silver for a bag of caltrops,
Alright, so 10.
and a gold for a bag of 1,000 ball bearings.
Yeah.
I walk outside, put 2 ball bearings in Kelly's hand, and go, if you lose them, it means your friendship is gone forever. Don't you dare throw them.
And then just picks them back up.
Yeah.
Oof. Stocking up with the good stuff. All right.
Ball bearings for cake.
I mean,
The good stuff.
I mean, depending on who you are, I mean, that tart sounds
This-
amazing.
yeah,
She's not with us.
the other one,
Yeah.
the edible one.
Oh!
I mean,
Said to the vampire
Yeah.
too. Like, I mean,
Yep. Like as soon as I said it, I knew what I was doing. All right. Okay. Anything else?
Now back to the house, please.
You make your way back over to Baron's house to see Yvette and Marcus. Check in on him after his nap.
I give him a cake. I said, I'm sorry, I punched you.
He's still sitting on the couch. He's got some tea. It's like a whole
Compress on his
like
head.
ice pack. Yeah, he's just
on the dome.
the side of his face. I get it. It was uncalled for, but I get it.
I'm just gonna boop heal him.
Oh,
Yeah. And also give him a cake.
and also give him the cake. Okay.
I fucking dare you.
No, I was expecting you to do that.
No. That'd be,
Oh.
that'd be rude.
that'd be great.
Iron doesn't want any of that kind of shit going on. he's good to laugh
Also,
at.
that's
He
how
just
you
doesn't
pick
want
people.
to.
Like, goes up the nose, go boop. And that's how I heal people. So I don't do it ever.
It's fair.
Just do it with a little bit of whipped cream on your finger.
Yeah.
Buttercream. Just
100%.
Yeah.
brought you cake. Here you go.
Thanks
You're welcome.
for the cake, and the healing that made the headache go away. It was a lot better.
And the headache made the crazy go away.
I mean, there could have been other ways, but
You said you could
again,
say
like I'm not saying I'm mad. I'm just saying. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So, okay. Pocket dimensions, right? I don't know a lot about them, so I've been doing a lot of research, and from what I've found, it's possible that large pocket dimensions can exist. What is in them, I have no idea.
They look like a backpack I'm holding.
think of it like a city of holding, or like a continent of holding, like large pocket, like the
So like
inside.
in theory, we'd be like sailing on a ship and just boop appear on a different continent.
Yeah, or inside a volcano, or inside, or
Are there-
like under the sea. Like you just, it could be anything. You don't know.
Are there any places like in the realm where people just disappear at?
Yeah.
So wouldn't a theory could be that if someone like goes somewhere and they just disappear and never come back, and people continue to do that, they would be ending up in a pocket dimension.
Pocket dimensions or different planes of existence.
So we should test this theory and go to one of the places and like throw a rocket and see what happens. Or find a bad person, just push them in.
So,
Sounds in the
thing,
middle of the room.
so things like that aren't like super mapped out. There are general areas. We don't know exact places, but
So
from what I've gathered,
we capture a bad person, make him walk ahead of us, but when they disappear, we know where it is.
all right. So there's two places that I am aware of where these types of things can happen. One is legends about the top of the world. It just fades into nothing, and you could fall into a different realm, and you have no idea where you're going or how you can get there or how to get back or anything like that. But if you go too far, you're gone.
Past the giants,
Oh, way beyond the giants.
but Shadowbound.
I mean, beyond Shadow.
Okay.
They're north of Jotunheim, but nobody knows. The other place is down in the Daggers, but the downside of that is you're going to have to deal with pirates, and a lot of them, and they're not even the worst things down there. So either way, it's super dangerous.
Well, super dangerous is our middle name for the collective.
I mean, you killed some people.
Do you think those cult members knew exactly what they were doing?
I think the leader did, and the other people were just like, we like following stuff. I want to be part of the community.
That's kind of how cults operate, is like the people in charge know what's up, and then everybody else is just following some bullshit.
So what do you think was their purpose in doing this?
Best I can tell, they were trying to punch a hole into a pocket dimension. I don't know which one or for what reason,
But do you think they had some
but
sort
I
of
think
reason?
they have a reason.
Like they have a specific one in
I
mind?
think
or
they
something?
knew. I think the guys that were in charge, the ones that the ones that you killed, it should be real hard to figure out that stuff because talking to dead people's not easy.
I can do this.
Wait, they say that they worship a being, right?
No, they usually talk about how existence as it is false, and you need to like expand your mind and embrace like the madness beyond in order to learn the secrets to live forever.
So they want to live forever, and they think that the secret to living forever is in unlocking the mysteries of everything?
Yeah, probably. Not entirely sure.
Or that the answer lies in the search for unlocking the mysteries of everything?
Yeah, probably. That seems more likely. But Either way, like I
Or
said, I
that
don't.
in the search for the mysteries of everything, they will find the answer?
Look.
See, now that's just kind of like, that feels like an oddly distilled thread between like all religions. It's kind of poetic.
Look.
So,
If you get one of the bodies from the thing and just store it for a little bit, eventually you'll learn how to speak with the dead. So we can ask them questions. Let's
Yeah, that's.
we'll just like bury it in your backyard, and then we'll dig it up one day.
I would rather not. I mean, no offense, like that's a plan. Maybe we could just go and like talk to some of the people who are alive.
Well, I think that the people that are alive, that are the lower people, don't know the heck's going on. We need to talk to people who are higher up. One disappeared, I think the rest we killed.
But if the lower people can lead us to the one that got away, we can get answers.
Going on a youth check.
So maybe we talk to those that were arrested.
Let's make some cop friends that don't like
We do their job.
us. Fair.
They don't like you. They don't mind the rest of. Well,
Yeah. I need to finish telling my story.
there you go. That's the premise we roll in on.
Hold on, that's not a bad idea. Use that as the way to get in there, and then you know,
Agree.
go off, and the rest of you can interrogate other people.
By interrogate, do you mean like with words, with violence? You can do both.
I mean, words would probably be the easiest of the options
I
because
disagree. Violence is always faster.
fair. Words would be the less catastrophic path.
Fingernails grow back.
What fingers do that?
Depends on the
I
person.
mean, you're not wrong.
She can heal them
I can't do that.
after.
Why would you want to? This should make me deeply uncomfortable.
But
But
We
I'm
get
not
results.
saying that I'm not intrigued. But I don't know if I can be involved with that.
people don't need both eyes.
And
I am
Shelley
also-
points up to the fact that he's got an eye patch.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I'm really
true
showing
too.
one eye.
Yeah.
I think that maybe I should take on like a consulting role with your operation. Like you go and do what you gotta do, and then I'll kind of like work my angle somewhere else so as to not get involved. Because I still like I have a reputation. Like I go around, like I have business, I do my own work. So getting wrapped up in something like this might not be good for me and my brain. But I'm here to help in my own way. Like I'll work with you, but I'm not gonna like work with. Does that make sense?
I mean, yeah, that's less fun.
I would also like to not get punched again. And I feel like if I spend more time with you, then it increases my chances.
It actually decreases. Because I might actually end up liking you as a person, and I won't punch you.
That's fair. Can we take it slow?
I guess.
Okay. Weak.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed of it.
Let's go torture some prisoners.
God, you can't say it around me.
What, torturing prisoners?
Fairness.
Torture.
Oh.
Prisoners?
Uh,
Some. Is it some? Was some the word?
Sure. Sure.
Let's go get
Yvette just
information.
kind of like puts a hand on your shoulder and is like, okay.
Let's go get information to bring back here.
That's fantastic. Keep it vague. Keep it vague. I don't need details.
Shelly just takes out a dagger and just like says, I'll use this.
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
We're like librarians with weapons. We collect information.
You have a really interesting perspective of the world.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck.
I don't need it. I actually probably do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, okay. Adventure.
As they're leaving, Shelly just takes one of his little claws and just scrapes some frosting off his cake, off Marcus's cake, and eats it.
You should just grab it with your bare hand like a sociopath.
I would have been happy if you'd give yourself a frosting mustache.
Yeah. Just to
That's
hear him
your
go,
disguise.
just to hear Shelly go, ho, ho, ho.
I'll never see you.
He is a rogue. Sneak attack.
Full,
Yeah.
full like.
Curly Q, that's all.
It's either full handlebar or just Vincent Price. One or the other.
He's all John Waters, just the real thing. Off to talk to our friends at
Yeah, let's go make some prison friends.
Okay.
Let's all go to jail. So we go to jail.
Make your way south to a very familiar building.
It's the jail.
It is the jail.
Does the jailhouse rock?
Hmm?
Does the jailhouse rock?
Only on Sundays.
Well, during an earthquake.
the schoolhouse does during the week.
Could just be made of rocks.
I mean,
That would've
also
been-
yes.
That would have been the easy way.
It's stone cold.
Ooh, still going crazy.
My chief's name is Steve. Steve Austin.
316.
Shaved head and a goatee.
Yeah.
just sitting there, just half plate. He was like,
Oh yeah.
what do you want?
We would like to get some information on prisoners that we gave you. Just to chat.
I'm here to give my report.
Okay. You come with me.
Nice.
You down the hall, third left.
I'm gonna warn you. Who's your worst officer? Who you don't want out in the field? You can take a lot of time.
No, I want my friend.
Fine. I'll follow you. He's a,
Okay.
he's a slow thinker.
Who are my detective friends again?
Oh, Hamish and Liza. Yeah.
Hamish is my boy.
Hamish specifically.
Yeah.
And you do find him. It's kind of like a bullpen situation office, like just like 10 desks in a room, and everybody's in there.
So I just
and you
go
see
up,
you
yeah.
see like Liza's got the big chalkboard out, and she's like got like suspect names of all of the members that they've arrested, names of the deceased, and like just the full gamut of intel work.
So Shelley's gonna talk to them and try to give his
Sure.
story, but he's using this time to try and memorize all the
Absolutely.
names and kind of make mental notes of not just ones alive, but they also the ones that were deceased in those names. Because Marcus didn't have the deceased names yet, from what he remembers.
It'll take a minute, but you got time.
I got it. Yeah.
You're gonna have.
I figure if
you're gonna
everybody else is going down
have
there, he
the
just
time.
occupies Hamish and Lezern.
Oh yeah. When you get in there, Hamish does notice you, and you see him kind of like perk up. Oh hey, but chill. How are you doing? Good to see you. What can I do? What can I do to help?
I'm here to finish my report.
Great. Do you need a chair? Do you want like coffee, water, tea, juice? I don't know. What do you?
Tea and chair,
Awesome. Here, and just like pulls a chair up next to his chair at the desk. Liza turns around, sees you, and just immediately just like, oh god. Braces herself for what's about to happen. She does acknowledge you. Hello. I would like to apologize for my harsh treatment of you and your compatriots in the early stages of the investigation, and I humbly request that you do not let it affect any future working relationship that we have.
It's all
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. You enjoy talking with Hamish. Cool. Good. And just back to like,
Yep.
Some strange.
it's just. Oh no, it is full like color coded multiple binders. It's
A lot expensive.
obscene, but detailed and very organized. Easy to find information on anything.
So y'all can interrogate Chelly's busy.
Oh yeah.
It's time.
All right. As you are led by the Beardsgaard down towards the prisons, you notice that every single one of the cells down through that hallway
It's full.
it is packed to the gills. You got at least a dozen guys in each cell, and there's not a lot of room for them to move around. Or, like, just off the glance, you realize you have that moment of thought to yourself, how the fuck did they sleep? Because there's not enough room for anybody. If they all tried to lay down, or even if half of them tried to lay down,
Big spoon. Come on.
it would be like a dog pile.
Give me the most angry one. Because the most angry one is the most upset that he's there and probably knows the most.
It also smells a little ripe, a little musty. It's not awful because at least you're used to smelling worse things, but even for your nose, it's
Death no better than this.
yes.
Give me an angry prisoner. But let's get him in a interrogation room.
Yeah, just an angry one.
The angriest.
Make a perception check.
17.
Nice. Third cell down on the right. The dude is just all the way up, like back against the wall, just pissed.
Out of the
Just
cell.
he's looking at everybody else in the room, just every single one. He's just death glaring.
I'll get him. I'll look at the guard and go, him.
Guard just nods, goes over, goes, you, come here, make way, pops the door open, grabs him, closes it, locks, walks up. This way. Comes back down the hall into a small room with stone walls and a singular table and 2 chairs.
Put him in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at the guard and go, you saw I leave.
I'll be outside. Locked or no?
Locked. You hear screaming, it's not me.
Okay. Keep him alive though.
Yeah, I know better.
Okay. Just, I have to clarify.
No, I get you.
Okay.
They're both with you too, right?
Are you guys with me? Are you going to the show?
Interrogation room?
I mean,
Yeah, I feel like iron would be beneficial for that.
I'm beneficial here.
And
If we put you on his shoulders, stupid big.
who runs Barbershop?
yes, you're master blaster.
I'm gonna put him in the chair. I'm gonna sit on a table in front of him and get real close and go, "What's up, buddy? You look angry. Why are you angry?"
You ruined my chance at immortality.
First of all, as an immortal, I did not. There are more chances, better chances, not chances it'll kill you.
He's listening. And like he's now making eye contact with you, and his gaze shifts from iron to Picus to iron to you. Huh. Am I gonna die?
Someday. Unless you like actually get immortality as an option. But today's not your day. You're gonna wish you were dead though. But I suggest we be friends. Friends are great. Maybe I'll give you immortality one day if we're friends. But today, you're gonna give me answers. And one day I might give you a favor. This seems great, right?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
I'm gonna change his normally glowing eyes to just red.
Yes.
20. Not natural, but 20. Or 7.
He's still like looking stern, but like shifts in the seat and okay. What do you want to know?
What was the purpose of the ritual you were doing? What was the ritual you were doing?
We were going to become immortal.
How?
I mean, I don't know the specifics, but we were going to tap in to the cosmic essence, and it was going to imbue us with life everlasting.
Nice.
How do you know?
Because there are easier ways to be immortal.
Just think about it.
Also, if you don't know the ritual you were doing, so someone was on the street just like, "Hey, you want to be immortal? Follow me," and you follow them.
Look, you don't know me, and you don't know where I come from.
There are easier ways to be immortal than to join the cult.
Yeah, a lot of them are very, very expensive or super rare moments where you have to find somebody who's going to do it for you or does it to you, and you don't get a choice in the matter.
So what you're telling me is you're willfully ignorant.
They were using you because
But, yeah.
they needed a large group of people's concentration
Sure,
for
and
them
if
to
that's-
do what they needed
Do you
to do.
do you want this conversation to end?
No, I'm just saying that
I'm saying, do you want the conversation to end? Like, do you want us to go back to the cell and have the rest of your day and be easy? who in all those cells, the person to talk to, who actually will know what the ritual was supposed to do?
I don't know. I mean,
You know who-
anybody,
you know who-
I
your
don't-
leaders,
We
you know
don't
who
really
you?
use names.
You know faces.
I mean, yeah, no.
You can't point a face out of a cell of dozens of people.
I can point out some faces, but it's, look, it's not really my place to understand. I don't want to understand everything. I just wanted to,
So you want to just blindly follow.
So you're saying
if I-
with your
look, if I
intelligence level,
could
you should be immortal.
find
Why
a
should you
chance.
be
If you
immortal?
could find a chance to get the answers to the problems that you've always had in your life, wouldn't you be fucking jazzed about it and follow that thread as long as you can pull on it?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be an idiot about it.
Were you
Well-
afraid to ask questions?
Yeah.
Why?
Who?
I mean, look,
Were you
there's a lot of
afraid of
people
the
that are
answer?
like super busy and, you know, they got shit to do to plan and set things up. So, like, I didn't want to disrupt them.
So they wanted to offer you immortality, but were not willing to answer any
I
questions
didn't get
about
like
it.
the details or the how-to on it, but like they gave
So,
us information. We
we're-
did ask questions, and then we would talk about
We're
it.
gonna rewind it back.
Sure.
Immortality is hard to come by.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
So you just blindly followed a
I
cult
did
that
not
was
blindly
Jewish.
follow. I did not blindly follow. Look, I talked.
You did your
it-
research.
I did some
So
research.
what was the fucking? What was the ritual then that you were doing? You're gonna blindly do magic?
I wasn't doing magic. I was there to be a witness.
So what was the ritual? You don't know, so you did not do your research.
The,
Okay.
like, do
So-
all rituals have names?
Yes.
Well, first of all, I don't know how to do magic, so that's
So-
beyond my level of understanding.
You realize people suck, right? You seem like a
Yeah.
glass half empty person. So all these magic users are gonna do a ritual to become immortal. Wouldn't you think that all the life force it would take to do that would be the idiots that followed them? That's not a far stretch.
No, the source that they were going to tap into was the cosmic essence,
So why do you all need to be there? They're gonna come and then give it to you guys.
because then it's a direct conduit. If you're there when the ritual happens, you get to partake in the ritual at the moment that it happens.
So
But
you're
like, how do you store that? Do you know how to store
kinda
magic?
You were just a battery.
Yeah. Anyway,
I thought that was what all the stuff up on the altar was supposed to be. It was to charge and focus.
Yeah.
charge and focus, and you have that.
Thought was your downfall. You tried to have a thought,
So-
but that wasn't the case.
All right. What's your name?
Well, Jimothy.
Timothy. The dumb fucking name, Timothy.
You can blame my parents.
Well, you lived up to your name, Timothy.
Okay.
Point out who I should talk to, because if you keep pissing me off, I'm taking a fingernail
I'm not
too.
trying to piss
Do you
you
wanna
off.
have
How come
fingernails?
You're just yelling at me the whole time.
Because you're stupid. You blindly follow the cult to become immortal. You just gonna get it for free? No.
No, we
You-
didn't get it for free. Like we had to do a lot of work. We had to
You had to wear a robe and show up. It's a lot of work. Who should I talk to, Jimothy? Point him out. We'll go back in the hallway. If he is not the right person, I'm taking at least 3 fingernails from you. At least. You're gonna eat them.
what?
Yeah. I had a stutter. I had a stutter, but I had not.
You
I
can't do
can.
that.
I can do whatever I want. Do you see any guards in this room, Timothy?
We're not guards.
They're not guards.
Um,
Are you gonna point out people to talk to?
yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
let's go. I'm gonna knock on the
Alright.
door. I'm gonna go back
Yeah.
out, and Jimmy's gonna point out
Just-
people.
He went from like fuming mad to just like
I broke his spirit.
I'm so fucked. Just-
I just want you to think about some of the things that we talked about when you go back in there. Just think about it.
like
Ask yourself
Actually
some
think.
questions. See if maybe there was some fear in there and why you didn't want to explore further.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so knock on the door.
Yeah. Good.
I'm like, we're gonna talk to someone else. And then Jimmy's gonna point to us. I mean, Buddy here, I grab my shoulder, grab him a bit too hard.
Okay. Hey,
Alright, Jimmy, who should we talk to? Point him out.
alright.
Or like, you wanna turn around and let me know what it looks like.
No,
So you don't get in trouble.
Okay. It's okay. When you walk back in, see another guy who's just got this kind of like matted, like dirty blonde hair, and like a short beard.
He has matted hair. Like Jimmy like fucking speak out with matted hair.
It's not like matte, like just like
Man,
matted down.
That's the
Yeah.
dude. That's the dude you listen to.
Well, it's not.
Timothy,
Like, okay, hold on.
you get what you
You want the person who's going to give you better answers.
The best answers, not better.
Okay.
Top food chain
But
here.
in the room.
It's him.
Yeah.
What's his
Slim
name?
Pickens.
Garen.
Gary?
Garen.
Garen.
Yeah.
Hey, Garen,
What?
come with me.
Alright.
Nice. I literally got like that one.
What the fuck else am I going to do?
Oh, this cake is better, I promise you.
And he looks over at Jimothy, and Jimothy's like, I can go back. Okay. Alright. What you want?
You're coming with us. Bring him to the interrogation room.
Yeah. Pop him in, sit him down.
Same thing. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
Just
We're gonna
being
play a
a little
game.
too close.
This game is called, you're gonna give me correct answers. If I take your line, you're gonna lose a fucking fingernail. And
He
that's,
immediately makes fists. Just,
You think
I will
that's
break your
really gonna
fingers to get
stop?
them. That'll hurt way worse. What was the ritual? What were you guys doing?
oh, we're just diving in then. Okay.
Yeah.
So the ritual was designed to reach beyond what is currently known.
Like pocket dimension?
Something like that. That's my understanding.
If you're reaching to beyond what is currently known, wouldn't you not know?
So,
A bit.
So
Look,
y'all-
we have there's a good idea about what is that, right?
And that idea is
A source of extremely powerful cosmic magic that we would like, for ourselves.
so not immortality per se.
Well, I mean, not limited to.
So, you're reaching the unknown, and the unknown, how do you know what you're reaching into? It could have been a crash, you could have just died instead. How do you know specifically what you were going for?
About a year back, right? A couple of the high-ups, Septon Udella was
What?
Cindy Udella.
Septon Udella. He was the kind of the ringleader, main guy, he was running the show.
Like Nelson Mandela, but evil.
Who?
Don't
Anyways,
That was on
Udella was working, I mean, not working, but he was part of the people at the Gold Spark, right? And one day, he's out and about on a stroll, having a lovely day, ends up getting a message from somewhere, something, reached out to his mind and told him that there's great power that resides beyond what moral people can attain. And over time, gives him some instructions, tells him to go find some things, get some people together, do a ritual, bring this power to this world.
So a voice popped in his head and he blindly trusted it. That's what you're telling me.
Has anyone else heard the voice?
Other people have, yeah.
So
I haven't been given the privilege to be
Would
part
it-
of that, but there
would
have
it be
been other
far-fetched to
people.
be like a great being that's trapped somewhere else wants to come destroy this world and is using and finally touched out to?
But do
Plebes?
you believe in gods?
I mean, yeah,
Okay, so what's the difference?
because I had a god I pray to, not some random voice in my fucking head.
Who's to say that in that instance that a god didn't reach
Because my
out?
god didn't ask me to put a hole in the dimension to let him come in.
What,
here.
like all gods and goddesses are just pure benevolence and love and
No,
peace?
but if they have a power that they're supposed to give you, they can just do it themselves. Why they need a bunch of humans to do shit for them?
Because this is one that isn't of our world. It's from a different place. It's one that,
So,
that wants to come
you're gonna-
here and
Yeah,
bring
and
and
do what?
spread the words.
Of a god not from our place. Why aren't they doing it at their place?
Because
Is there a god at that place?
We can't get
No.
there.
Why does the god run their own world instead of coming somewhere else? Maybe they've devastated that world.
Maybe they've already done everything that they can with their world, and they want to bring that world into the greater existence of
So
everything.
you're also just dumb.
No, I just think I have a different viewpoint. I've watched gods promise and fail to deliver.
Yeah.
This
But
is the
what
first time
makes-
that I've seen proof of them with upholding their promises.
For the reason that didn't happen.
So
There
what
were-
other promises
no,
were made?
There were powers bestowed. Septim Udella and a few others, and this was, mind you, before
Here,
we started our own group.
here's a question.
Sure.
What's the god's name?
I
So you won't tell you his name, or her, or them. You won't tell you their name.
I don't know, but I haven't spoken to the entity.
But they didn't. But the people that were listening to this god did not tell you their name.
Maybe they know the name.
But if you're gonna follow a random god, wouldn't you want to know their name? That's like the first thing you ask, dude. Like baseline shit here.
Again, not in my wheelhouse. It was not part of
Learning names is not in your wheelhouse.
And it better not be Jimothy.
Look, first of all, fuck that guy.
I mean, yeah,
He's-
he-
I mean, yes,
he's
you are
excellent.
correct on that.
Yeah, he's not great. But look, you told me to come in here and answer questions. I'm answering questions. You wanna figure out my motives, you wanna figure out their motives, you're gonna have to ask them about their motives. But oh, you can't because you killed them.
Hey, you're right, problem solved. Are you gonna go out there and you get free?
First of all,
What?
and I want to be very, very clear that I do not mean offense by what I'm about to say.
That's the first thing someone says when they're about to offend people.
Fair.
If it's offensive, you lose a finger.
Just outwit it.
I heard that Septim Udella got away.
Alright, where is he?
I don't know.
Do you know where
Do you know
Jimothy
anything?
hang out?
What's his hobby? What does he like to do? You gonna blindly follow some random person too? I mean, that's what you do, I guess.
Well, you want to come in here and cast judgment on me, you can come in here and cast judgment on me, but I don't need you to just sit here and lecture me about shit.
We heard that you were opening up you were basically going to be bringing into our existence an evil
You
that
don't
will
know that
destroy
it's
us.
evil.
Okay, we're gonna pop back to the yellow person that got away. Where did you see him the most?
The most that we would see him is, I mean, he would kind of bounce around between like the docks, the beach, and like travelers' quarters. Sometimes he would go up to like the wharf.
The place the ritual was in,
Hmm.
there's a room, another side room. How big is that area? How many side rooms are there?
That's the only one.
Only one?
That's it. Yeah.
Alright, you can bet who you want to ask. I don't know, I just want to know where you hang out.
It's not important.
Rough. I get it. But look, I just tried to do something with my life, right? I didn't have anything else going. Saw an opportunity. Got involved. Was it a moral decision? No. Was I bored? Probably.
So you're just willfully ignorant, just making dumb decisions because you're bored. That could just potentially harm out. They're gonna sacrifice that poor girl. And you're just okay with that just because you're bored.
Yeah.
Punch her right in the face. What an asshole. What a dick. It's bad. Yeah. You know what? You know what? Maybe I'm bored right now.
Guard!
Don't listen to him. He's fine. Also, he knows. Don't. If you heard screaming, it wasn't me that it was fine. He's okay with it.
And no motion
Nothing.
for the door? Yep.
There's
Boredom's
no,
a bitch.
there is no guard here.
Okay.
I'm bored. We have to
Alright,
just,
no,
we
that's
just,
it.
we have to
Sure.
just kill
You
you.
want
You're
to
kill
make
that
a
poor
point,
girl.
that's fine. You can make a point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to listen. You can't force.
Oh.
You can't sit there and just force your shit upon me. We were doing our own
So
thing.
we're
I mean, we
For
can
our
make
own
it so
sake.
you don't
We
have to
can't
listen
force
to
our
anybody
shit.
ever again.
You're talking about like, hey, do you want to come join us? We're doing a thing.
I'm just gonna start
He's not
grabbing
gonna
his
listen?
ears and pulling.
You're not listening to me.
You're just not going to listen to anything.
Nope.
Maybe you don't deserve to listen then.
Sure.
I can't off his ears.
I'm just gonna, with both hands.
I was already saying that I was grabbing
Yeah,
his
yeah.
ears and fucking pulling.
Yeah.
So.
And then when he does, I'm gonna go, so pops his eardrums.
Oh, he just tore me.
After
Yeah.
ripping the ears off.
You can still hear with no earmuffs.
Oh my god. Okay.
And I'll heal him to the point where he can still never hear again.
Yeah.
Cauterize the wounds,
Just-
but just no
Oh
hearing.
god. Okay. Fucking brutal.
All he's gonna do is
I'm gonna pull up a piece of paper and I'm gonna write, you better learn to read lips, buddy.
I thought you were gonna start paper cutting him. I'm like, who's got a lemon?
This got very dark.
And that was gonna make me cringe
And
more than
then,
any of the other shit.
Oh, he tore off his ears?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
take
yeah,
the
yeah.
paper, put it in my pocket, clean him up so it looks like nothing happened to him, you just can't hear now. And I'm gonna go to the guard and go, he's deaf now, just leave.
Is he just like, are they just like sewn up like whole socket holes?
No, I'll put the ears back on,
Oh,
he'll just never
ears
hear
back
again.
Yeah.
I didn't heal his hearing.
Put it back on and went, dude. They're attached.
So he looks fine, never like a little bruise on his face from a punch. But
But
he's deaf.
Oh yeah, his eardrums.
And now he's just gonna talk like this all the time!
And I'm
Oh yeah, and he just started he's yelling the whole way back to the cell.
But he's deaf. That's it. That's all I got. We'll
All
go
he
back with
feels
the
is
information.
good
To,
vibrations.
oh, I'm gonna go up to Hamish and the other lady.
Yeah, back down the hallway.
Yeah.
And when you
Charlie,
walk,
Charlie's mid-story.
yeah,
Hamish is just,
when you walk up there, you hear, and then on my 5th birthday.
I'm gonna go up to
Lizer.
Lazarin and go. The guy that got away might be at these locations. Give him your locations. You could probably check out those.
Excellent.
Oh, also his name is Septim Udella. So you're looking for.
Yeah.
And one of your prisoners is deaf now. Have fun.
He was full of shit anyway.
Yeah.
What was the point of even
I mean, they're
killing
not-
them if you're just gonna tell everybody they're still down?
Well, hold on. Like they're not my prisoners. They're just prisoners.
Yeah. Have fun. And I walk away.
Okay. I don't see it. It's fine.
You seem to be hard of hearing anyway.
Yeah. Now
Look, it's a good joke.
it's a great joke, even. But I'm gonna have to ask him to stop. Yeah. Cool.
Okay. And leave the police station.
Or is Shelly going to?
So with that, with them leaving, Shelly just looks at Hamish, looks around and goes, well, I guess this means to be continued. And I get up. Just start leaving it.
Closes the
Yeah,
book.
just leave that 5th birthday.
Sits it.
It just sounds
Yeah. All work and no play makes Hamish a dull boy. Like,
It starts.
Oh no, it's like
No, it's all
you catch his
accurate.
lips, like it's
he recorded it all.
He's noting it. Oh yeah.
There might be something pertinent.
Realistically, he just really wanted an autobiography, but didn't want to write it himself.
Can I get a copy of that report?
You're gonna in him for like jumpstart his author career or something.
Aww.
He's gonna be.
He's gonna be my ghostwriter.
Oh, wonderful. All right. It's late evening. It's like early evening. It's probably like 8-ish, 7:30-ish or so at this point.
Go eat some
Dinner
cake.
dinner time.
Should we stop and meet up with Rowan and grab some grub?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, you'll find him.
Well, I mean, everybody else will grab some grub.
Yeah. You'll find him at
I'll
I got
pretend
some
to
jar of blood in my
for
pocket.
the sake of.
Man, I'm happy to see you.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Can I mix it with vodka and get drunk?
It's a Bloody Mary.
Yep. I mean,
Can I find a
It's not
lady named
wrong.
Mary? Get her drunk.
that is very easy to do at the Crossroad Inn. As is tradition there, it's a raucous night. People are having a good time, drinking, dancing. There's this band up on stage,
I'm looking for a man.
just rocking it out.
An electric flute.
It's a two-piece band. It's like a drum and bass vibe.
The deaf guy would love that.
There's a
I
really
can feel.
good vibes going on in there.
Only vibes.
Only
Only just
Only vibes.
just vibes.
That's the name of the band. Only Vibes.
Yeah.
Alright.
That lady
Grab,
crap.
grab a bite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a person that's willing to be bit.
A drunk Mary, prefer.
A lady named, I'm gonna find myself a Bloody Mary.
Okay. Easy enough to do. Find a girl. My name's Mary.
Wanna get real drunk real fast?
Do you know a secret?
I do.
Oh my god.
If I bite your neck,
What?
you get drunk real fast.
Wait. Is that how that works?
For me only.
Oh no. No, that's fine.
Because she'll lose blood, and that means more alcohol in her blood when she drinks
Yeah.
more. And she'll get drunk very fast.
So drinks are on you though?
Yeah, you only need a couple anyway.
Okay.
Nice.
You've made a friend.
I made a friend.
Mary.
Did we say it was rolling there?
Why?
Oh yeah, Rowan's there. Yeah.
So I
He's kind of like off to the side. He's got his boots up on the table and just chilling.
I'd definitely walk over there. Would you guys be with?
Yeah, I would slip over to that.
Yeah. As soon as you walk in, like it's hard to miss him.
Yeah. Just like,
Bring Mary over. She's trash.
Yeah.
just
Took all like 10, 15 minutes.
I like
Rowan looks at you. Go easy on her.
Yeah, she's good. I was gonna give her a couple gold coins. She'll be off for night.
Alright, that's good.
I send her away.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Woo!
Ray-Bans.
Just oh yeah.
With like 8 beads around her neck.
Yeah.
These guys in the back.
So Shelly's is in there. Would just ask Rowan, like, do you know the name Septon Udella?
Heard the name. Run around with the Guild of Eternity, right? And them fuckers. Yeah. Don't know much about him personally. Kind of gave me the creeps. A weird guy.
Any idea where to find him?
Might be worth going to talk to people with the Gold Spark. I used to run with them, so they probably know better than anybody else. Sure, they'd probably be keen on trying to find him too if he's causing such a disruption. Cool. Is that what you found out?
Yeah. I was going to make people deaf.
What?
Exactly. Also, another dude in this town named Jimothy. What a name.
Wait, what?
So, a dude in this town named Jimothy.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. We told him so multiple times.
That's when you know your mother hates you.
Yeah.
Or she stopped caring.
A name even a mother can't love.
I also talk to Rowan and I say name to be filled in later of Enchanter and go.
About the guy?
Yeah. What do you know about him?
Oh,
Keep it
and,
in sight.
no, he does good work. He's done a few things for me before. Yeah, he'll take care of you.
Cool.
He's solid.
Good to know.
Good to know.
You bet give you the name?
No.
Oh.
Gregor.
I like that guy.
Yeah. Good guy.
It's all business.
Yep.
Just guy makes it easy. No
Nope.
wheel, no deal,
No middleman.
no middleman. Smart.
Yep.
Well, probably stupid, but that's on him.
Smart for us.
That's great for you.
Dumb for him.
I'm sure it'll be fun. Like, he's been doing this play because he's been running his shop for 40, 50 years now. I don't think he's worried about good or bad.
Fair.
How you holding up? Slides.
Feel a lot of emotions.
Just slides over a plate of little charcuterie board.
Get it in order.
Little flask out. Go through a little
Thanks.
burger.
Just a
It's
wall
hard
of hard
cheese.
salami. Just a pile of rocks.
How is the meat liquid?
Oh, wait, also soup.
Yeah.
Beef stew.
It's got a bite to it.
So I like it.
Flask of mimic.
No, it's the other one. You make a Constitution check. Just that plus your Constitution. Yeah. It burns going down like
Yeah.
diesel fuel.
Clear.
Yeah, this is some out in the woods moonshine kind of shit. But it's good and fucking strong.
Take a swig and I'm like, that's
Kind of takes the breath out of you a little bit. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Yeah. Keep warm on a cold night. But anyways, what's the plan?
We're gonna find this Udella guy.
yeah.
We're gonna figure out what exactly he was doing because something seems fishy on the ritual. And if we don't look what he says, we're gonna kill him.
And why did it disappear?
Also that. We're gonna get all the information we
Still
can.
want him to play.
Then as a group, we'll decide to kill him.
Well, that seems fair.
Apparently I'm a bit short temper, I like punch people. It pisses people off. I'm sorry. It's who I am.
As long as I'm not mid-sentence.
Okay, fair.
Feel
Yeah, you
away.
can't just
We got cake.
interrupt people. It's cake.
You got cake and a tart.
Yeah, at Yvette's house.
You brought the tart with too. We can give him.
Tart's at Yvette's house.
Oh, the tart we left
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Damn, that's a shame.
I can just carry fruit tart on me. What's in my pocket? I don't know.
Pocket tart. Pocket tart. Pocket
I
tart.
can't carry a fruit tart into prison.
Why not?
Cause
Prison pocket of holding.
Oh god. And on that note, we will see you in 2 weeks for the next thrilling installment of Shenanigans.
Welcome to How Many of Us Are Sociopaths? The game.
The answer is all of us.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful night. We love you very much.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.